It is kind of interesting. What was that? Hi everyone, welcome in, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emmy if you're new here. It's so good to have you here. Today we are watching Invincible Season 2, Episode 4, It's Been a While. And it's actually funny the title of this episode because it's actually been a little bit of a while since I watched the last episode. I watched the last episode and then I went out of town. And it has been, it feels like it's been a while, but it's only been like a little over a week since I watched that episode. But the cliffhanger of that last episode has been just popping into my mind randomly throughout my day, throughout the past week. I mean, I thought it was going to be a lot longer before we would see Nolan again, but he essentially tricked Mark into coming to this faraway planet, thinking that he's going to save this like bug race of people, when in reality, Omni-Man is there, and he's reaching out to Mark saying, "It's been a while." We also had that whole mini episode with Alan, the alien. I thought that was really, really cool. I enjoyed that. I'm really sad that Alan seems to be dead. I mean, I like to have that slither of doubt in TV and movies, but it's really not looking good for him. I don't know. I'm very curious and excited to see what this episode holds for us. We have not seen Omni-Man or heard from him since he left. And I know he's working through like a lot, kind of like probably unlearning, relearning, and kind of hashing it out with himself what is the right thing to do and what he should be learning, really. It's like a lot for him, I'm sure. It obviously does not excuse anything that he has done, but I'm very, very, very interested in seeing what he has to say to Mark. So yeah, without further ado, we're just gonna go ahead and get into it. If you aren't already subscribed, I'd really appreciate it. Of course, a thumbs up is appreciated too. Also on my Patreon, I'm 4 weeks ahead, so if you're interested in both early access and full-length reactions, you can check out my link for that in the description below. All right, let's go. Oh, this is the moment that he left. Okay, I'm happy with this, that we can see everything that he got up to, hopefully. It might make him seem more like a human. Wow, it's a powerful way to start. Like the silence.
I sleep beneath the golden hill.
He grew all that facial hair? Does that mean that he was flying around for that long? This is like the superhero equivalent of when you got a lot on your mind, so you just go for a drive. Except instead he's going for a fly for like months around the entire galaxy.
Your laws do not compel me.
Did he save him? And what was he about to do, by the way? It kind of seemed like he was about to let himself go into the planet. Wow, he did save them. Now that's interesting. Oh, and he was initially just gonna leave.
Hello, son.
So far it does not seem like he's that bad. And Mark has every right to be livid. A hug. Oh. Mark has a big heart. Even when his dad was near killing him, he was still saying, "Dad, and I'll still have you." And now he hugs him.
Come with me and...
Now, why would you lie to me again?
Yeah, I was pretty mad about that as well.
I can't believe you put them up to this. Made them lie to me, too.
Just
Yeah,
listen.
that's exactly what I said last episode. Like, that is not how this should start again.
You could have started with, "I'm sorry."
Yeah, honestly.
All right, it wouldn't mean anything anyway. I hope you like it here with your new friends.
This is so sad.
Please.
What are you gonna do if I don't? Knock all my teeth out again?
Oof.
His people do need your help. Let me tell you why.
I don't care.
What is it then? What is it that he needs Mark's help with? It is kind of interesting. What was that?
Welcome to our home.
Our home?
He's told me so much about you.
Andressa.
Your husband?
What is going on?
Thank you, Mark, for asking.
Surprise.
I'm
Shit, I'm surprised. You're married to
disgusted.
Mom.
I can't go back to Earth, Mark.
So you got remarried that fast? This is not going well, Nolan. He, like, doesn't know how to be a person.
Super glad you got to show me how great your life is without us.
That's not what I wanted to show you.
That's so weird.
Mark,
What is happening?
this is your little brother.
A little brother? You're joking.
Gotta be.
You gotta be invincible to put up with that, honestly.
Fucking kidding me.
That as well. No, what's going on? How long was he gone for? I thought it's been like less than a year. Anyways, what I was going to say, it is really interesting that they chose him to be emperor. A lot to soak in with those first few minutes there. Anyways, poor Debbie. You know, right when we thought she had a support group, she's still an outlier even there. Because it's not the same if your husband was a villain instead of a superhero.
20 years. And none of it was real. None of it.
Poor Debbie.
Only Mark. And you almost took him too.
And unfortunately, he's with him right now.
Why me?
Oh, poor Debbie. Just her saying why me over and over. It brings tears to my eyes. We're back with the Maulers.
Welcome to the world of the living, Chloe.
I love them. And I love their bass boosted theme.
And who's the inferior? This is going to be so much better.
That's actually really interesting. Because usually they don't know.
Debbie, it's Donald.
Donald, how are you alive? Is it the multiverse at it again? Yeah, you died in there, Donald. Does that bring any memory back? Oh. Oh. Those are his glasses, right? So Donald seems unaware, obviously. Cecil, I don't think is completely unaware.
You sure know how to take the fun out of skipping classes.
Amber! Hey, William!
Eve, what are you doing here, girlie?
Remember Seance Dog? Turns out he's a talking alien bug from another planet.
What a weird sentence.
William was just telling me that the best part of college is skipping it.
That's funny.
Meet us at the dorms, like 9?
Sure, I'd like that.
You're
Perfect. Oh my god.
I don't even know what to say.
My mind already blocked
A
out
new
the
wife.
fact that he now has a half-brother.
Grasshopper 2 seconds after you left.
It wasn't like that.
He's way old.
It feels like that.
He was innocent in all this.
Well, that's true. We can't be mad at the baby, but...
Look at you. You are a Viltumite in almost every way.
Except I'm not a monster.
True.
And when they do, they'll see your brother as inferior and kill him.
Maybe you shouldn't have had a kid then, because isn't that going to be a problem for that kid for his entire life?
Can stop them together.
I almost felt bad for him in the beginning of this episode, and now I'm like, maybe you should just thought about your actions before you did them.
I mean, just fuck you.
This episode is when we've heard Mark swear the most. Oh no! Are the Viltumites already here? Oh, that's crazy.
Are those?
Viltrumite soldiers.
The way that they're just soldiers, but they're coming in like missiles.
Go!
I don't know how to feel about this. Like, I don't understand why Nolan felt the need to have another child. Like, a new wife is more than enough of a shock, let alone a child that's going to have to watch his back his entire life.
Should have packed your bags better, robot.
What is that thing?
You want this back?
Uh-oh. Oh, God. Yeah, Eve has had a rough week. She's been waiting for a fight.
We allow children to choose their own name once they come of age.
Oh, interesting.
One of your years.
1 year?
Oh. Oh. Wow. Wait, that's wild.
It seems your father's genes have slowed our son's aging.
How long will he live then? Like maybe 5 years? That's wild.
I didn't knowingly try to replace your mother.
Yeah, I didn't mean.
I don't blame her. And I don't blame the baby, but it's very strange of Nolan.
What's the human phrase?
Head over heels?
Head over feet?
Yeah.
Even if he can't say it to you, he said it to me.
Oh God. Oh no, we're not safe here.
We may allow you to join the Empire.
I don't want to join your stinky empire.
You'll die.
I also don't want to die. So where does that leave us? Oh no.
With these disgusting creatures?
Oh no. That's bad.
I'm not an insect like these creatures.
Jesus. It's rough. With just his finger?
You knew the consequences when you had them.
I mean, that's true. Not that I support the consequences. Not that I have anything against that. Although, I will say, if Mark's half-brother, it's like the bug one, only lives for like a year, I don't hold that against Nolan as much. Because I think you actually probably could keep him safe for the majority of the time. It's not like a very long life that he would have to be scared. I don't know if that makes sense.
There's 2 more.
Oh, 2 more isn't so bad. I mean, it's not good, but I thought there were maybe like 50 of them.
Shooting, I guess when your arm's a gun, you really only have one trick.
It's a good trick.
It's a good trick. Okay, buddy. Guys, that's the Golden Gate Bridge. You are ruining something beautiful.
Come on! We're not done yet. Not by a long shot.
Eve, be careful. Oh no. Yeah, it's dangerous having these fights with so many people around. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's awful. I kind of had a feeling Eve was about to get her butt kicked. I don't want to believe it. Surely she can pull it through though, right? That is so cool how she made that breathing mask.
Are they okay? Please.
Oh no.
Please, just help them.
Oh no. I hope they're okay. Oh, not the photos.
I called, but you didn't pick up.
Hi, Art.
Just wanted to see how you're doing.
That's nice of him.
I don't even know why I miss Nolan so much. He's barely around.
That's sad.
Hours. He's indestructible. That's not strength. That's having it easy.
I like that. That's having it easy. I like that.
You don't need the bum. You never did.
Aw. Art, thank you. Meanwhile, Donald is confused. Am I supposed to be dead? He's wondering. Did I die? Is it gonna show him? Oh. He doesn't even have clearance for it. You know Cecil's password? What is it? Meatball123? Oh god. Having to watch this? Oh my god, but he's gonna watch himself die. I can't imagine. I think if I saw that of myself, I would throw up and pass out. I'm actually shocked that Cecil didn't come in during that moment, because now what is Donald going to do with that information? Are they literally all wiped out? Oh god.
Why?
Whoa.
Why do I care about them?
He's like, why do I have feelings? Why do I have a conscience?
This is how you should have felt on Earth.
Yeah, but it's very interesting. He's having this, like, growth.
Lucan found
Oh, it's these two. That woman, is that the one that killed Alan?
I'll kill you for what you did to these people.
Then do it.
Then do it. Okay.
Because you're Nolan's son, I'll make this quick.
Thanks? Is that a favor? Oh my god, not with the braid. I didn't think the braid would have such a point like that. At least Nolan is trying to protect Mark as well.
If your son dies, he never deserved to live.
Well, now that doesn't even make sense, does it?
Mark, what are you doing? She's tearing you apart.
Dad, it hurts to get beat up.
If you're not trying to kill her, you're going to die.
Hmm.
You need to fight like a Viltumite.
No, I don't kill people.
Yeah, he doesn't kill people.
Remember what I told you.
Oh, this is interesting. Because does Monk really have to aim to kill? Because he doesn't want to. But when they're Viltrumites, what is he supposed to do? Okay. I think seeing the killed Thraxans kind of gave him that push. Like, I guess killing is okay sometimes. Yeah, throw her by the braid. Nice. Oh, dear God. Oh, this is a lot. Oh, this is a lot, but it's cool. Ooh, that's nasty. Is he gonna do it? Oh no! He had his chance. God, Mark always gets so beat up. That guy's face, literally, I've never had such a reaction to anything that I just had to that guy's face. Okay. Okay. That's a close contender. That's disturbing. All right, let's all maybe take a sip of water. Now, where did he come from? God, he like just broke his back. Is that his insides on his outsides? In a napkin? Oh my God, that is simply disgusting. What's done? Nolan died? Did Mark die?
We feel we owe you. And I'm done feeling that way.
Good for you, Debbie. So something she's keeping. Oh God.
Mark.
The Viltrumites are taking him.
Read my books, Mark.
Read your books? Where are they taking him? It looks like Debbie's throwing out on the books. So I guess we'll have to get a different copy. Eve! At least respond to them. Is that her parents' house? God, that's wild. Like, what happened to Donald? And also how weird it is that Donald does not know. Is he gonna... Just... Is it to see if he can die? Or what? I guess to see if he could die? The knife is dented. Cecil, I also have a situation over here. Okay, so we knew that they were doing experiments with Mark's blood, right? Maybe Donald was like patient 0 or whatever.
You've survived your first true battle and proven yourself worthy of your Viltrumite heritage.
I don't want it. No, literally, just let me be a human. I have to go to college. I already paid.
You will assume his mission and prepare the planet for our rule.
Absolutely not.
Or we will kill millions if we arrive to find you or your planet.
Oh, God. God, if only Omni-Man never called him here. Like, if y'all want to really conquer the Earth, maybe you should do it yourself. Just an idea. Not that I want them to. But it's like, why do they purposely have him doing this? I was gonna say it. We got to see the Maulers, but no Run the Jewels. Here it is, though, at least.
Sloppy welding. Obviously the work of a clone.
That OG clone has a complex. Not the King Mauler. Jesus.
Why stop at one idiot clone when I can have so many more?
They're gonna have a mutiny against him.
Can't even make decent lemonade.
Oh, was it poisoned? It's gotta be.
When it's not laced with a modified mycotoxin.
All right. Well, now they'll go back to not being able to tell who's the original anymore. Makes sense. I don't think they would be able to exist otherwise. Not like that. I mean, they were killing each other before. The clones were doing that before. Let alone if they knew which one was the original. Friends, thank you so much for watching Invincible Season 2, Episode 4 with me. Just as I predicted, that was, in fact, a doozy. I don't know how to feel about it. I have very conflicted feelings, which I think it's fair. I'm not going to make this a black and white situation because it's simply not one. On the one hand, I really appreciate the fact that Nolan is, obviously, he's been alive for however long, and he has had this Viltumite way drilled into his mind. And it's kind of like brainwashing, and there's a lot to be done to unbrainwash someone and relearn. And you can see that he's struggling with that. Like, he cares about the Thraxan and he cares about Mark. And he's like, why do I care about them? And even though he's still wondering why, he's also like frustrated with himself. Like, I'm not supposed to, but he does. And I don't think you can like ever make yourself not feel compassion once you feel it the way that he is. So in that sense, I'm hopeful for him. In the other sense, I do think it's a little weird how he like immediately ran to another planet and immediately accepted the position of Emperor. I mean, to be fair, he was going to leave the planet, but he still accepted the position, and he married someone and then had a baby, which at first I was like, that's really irresponsible. If the Viltumite are always going to be after this baby, that's awful for the baby, because I mean, that would be a lifetime of being in fear. And even though it will still likely be a lifetime of being in fear, I guess it makes it a little bit better that their lifespan is like a lot shorter than the average human. I don't know. I feel like that makes it a little bit better because I think you're able to keep them more safe for a shorter amount of time, if that makes sense. Like, it's more likely that that boy can live a full happy life when it's shorter. It's also interesting to me that the Viltumite are like, all right, we have you, now go do as we say. And they probably think the threat of them coming to Earth and killing millions is enough. But I'm also like, why don't they just do it themselves? Like, it didn't work with Nolan, so why don't... like, if they really want it done, and if it's really that easy for them, why don't they do it themselves? But I'm guessing it's because they would rather have the humans be kind of complacent. And if Mark were to do it, like, there would still be a lot of supporters of Mark. Simply because, you know, people know Invincible by now, and they like him and support him. But also the fact that he's half human. Like, maybe in some way they don't want to just conquer. They also want, like, supportive followers, perhaps. They want humans to kind of be mostly in support. I don't know. That's my thought process with it. But anyways, thank you again so much for watching with me, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.